Well, happy chilly morning, everyone. It's 6:53. It's still pretty dark. Sky's starting to lighten up, and I have a rare opportunity to ride to work, so I'm going to take it. But also a chance to try out the Trident in the dark. I did get a couple of comments on how well it worked. And so this is my first time. I have not ridden in the dark on this before, and I've got my smoke shield on my helmet, so hopefully it's not too loud because I have my shield open and some glasses on. But so how well does this headlight work? Not very well. Now actually the spread of the beam, and I don't know how much you can see, it covers the whole road, but not very far ahead. I'll take a turn here. Now part of that might be my fault because I did adjust the angle of the headlight when I put on the fly screen, but I'm maybe a car length, a car and a half ahead, and that's not too much. So how is it on bright? Oh, bright is a whole lot better. Actually, bright's really nice, and it I can see into the trees to the right and the left of me. The beam in front is a lot further ahead, and it's nice and bright, right about where I want it. But probably not very nice for the cars. I think the best bike I ever owned as far as lights was my Harley Davidson Softail Heritage, or Heritage Softail, and that had the running lights, and that just lit up everything in front. And so I guess I'm kind of biased about how I think this is doing. So the light itself is pretty bright, but it's the beam only goes, I want to say, about 30 feet in front of me, and it goes just barely to each side of the road. Oh, forgot to turn my grips on. Turn my heated grips on. Oh, they're on high. Okay, so first time trying out the grips. I think since I installed them, when I installed them, it was already starting to warm up. So we'll see how those do. And so that's really about it. Now that I'm in an area that has some street lights here, it's not bad, really. So if you're commuting in town, in the city, and you're gonna be late at night, early in the morning like this, it should be fine. If you're worried about how much this light projects, like I said, it's not going to be very far out in front of you. I would not want to go very fast on unlit roads where there was going to be a lot of traffic and you can't use the high beams. I think that would be a little dangerous. But as far as in-town speeds go, if you're going to stay under 35 miles per hour, then it works fine. But if you were out somewhere with a lot of traffic, but you still needed to see ahead, then you couldn't use the high beams a lot. This would be a little sketchy. But if you're on a motorway or a highway or a street that is lit, then this would be fine. I could maybe adjust the headlight up a little bit. I think that's the main problem. But because the light itself is pretty bright, it's just not projecting very far forward. And I don't know if you can see in the GoPro very well, but there's a very distinct line where it just cuts off, and that's it. So I don't know. Will I commute on this a lot in the nighttime? I think it's just fine because I don't have to go very fast, but I definitely wouldn't want to be on a road where the speed has you going faster than your headlights. You should never outrun your headlights. So anyway, I'm gonna try to do some more videos this afternoon after work. I'll take the long way home and do some stuff. Ooh, the grips are heating up. That's nice. and we'll see how that goes. But I wanted to just take this opportunity, since it was the first time. See, there's a box right there. The only reason I saw that was because of the other car's headlight. I could barely see it in mine, and if I hadn't saw it earlier, it might have been too late. So anyway, headlight's fine for city riding is my conclusion, but anything else, be careful. Alright, so hopefully that helps some of you, and as always, thanks for watching.